Lovely witches, gather round. Join your voice and magic bound. Refresh our power and our task. For our island we do ask.
Show us how to heal your pain. Restore your soul from death's dread bane. Return our strength from days of yore. Peace and prosperity evermore. A curse? How did we miss this? The babe didn't die. There is an heir.
Oh. Lilith's blood and Lilith's power, when we thought too late the hour, to heal our island's magic heart. Home again, witch child, to do your part. So mote it be.
What have they done?
What now, Larry? I thought we wrapped the film last night. A slaughterhouse scene? Really? Larry, I'm tired. We've been going non-stop. Jesus, Larry, I'm your assistant, not your chef or your driver or your zombie teeny bopper bimbo bitch. Dude. Seriously, I was supposed to be doing something great by now. Yeah, I know. Paying my dues. Blah, blah, blah. I know it's money. It's keeping me in this palace. I gotta go.
Dear Miss MacDonald, the Lovely Witches Club would like to hire you to film a documentary about our history here on Prince Edward Island. Please find enclosed a contract, as well as a cash advance on the project. We are anxious to start the process immediately and look forward to hearing from you as soon as possible. Best, Agnes Miller.
Every witch needs to ride her own broom. Hey, Larry? Yeah, I'm gonna have to bail. Why don't you get Missy to do the slaughterhouse scene? I'm sure she wouldn't mind getting her perfect nails a little dirty. My grandmother died. Orphans don't have grandparents? Nice, Larry. Don't be a dick. I'll call you when I get back. What the heck? Green Gables, here I come.
colorblind. Now everything you see is red. You were looking for the sunset, but all the numbers got to your head. Maybe you should come on home, 'cause you've been saying it for so long.
Well, that is pretty
Let
magical.
The buildings surround you, and the city drowns you. Yeah, maybe you should come home.
Oh no, come on, Carol. No, not right now. Come on, no. Just a little bit further, baby. You can do it. Come on.
Carol, you suck.
Car troubles?
She's a bitch.
She.
Carol, my car.
You're funny. I'm Jack.
Reese. Listen, I've been driving all night. Guess I brought the wrong wardrobe to PEI, huh? Hi. Hello. Hey.
Reese, there you are.
Did you just...
Why are you on the floor?
Never mind.
Come.
Hey, my car, my stuff!
No worries, love. Your car's in good hands.
I'm sorry, who are you again?
Oh, goddess. I'm Piper York from the Lovely Witches Club.
So you just knew I was here then? Is that part of your magic act?
Word gets around quick here. Thanks, Chester. Got her.
Hey, what's up with the girl back there in the dress? The one that looks like me?
Welcome to the island, Reese. We're really, really glad that you're here.
So, who's got my car?
Oh, Cooper Towing.
Cooper Towing? What was that?
That's an island, yes.
Cute. We'll have to talk about that in the film.
Oh, yes. We have loads to talk about.
You've been saying it for so long. Let the water lift you from the city's undertow. Yeah, maybe you should come home.
Reese, hi! Oh, I'm fine.
And I'm Rosemary. And you are truly lovely.
We're so excited that you're here.
Thank you.
Let's go meet Agnes.
They get washed away when the sun hits your face. When you're diving in the waves. Yeah, these are the golden days.
Hello, Agnes?
Welcome.
What the hell? Do you think I'm spooky, baby?
Hi, I'm Agnes. I am a soap maker and...
I've never been on camera before. Have we mentioned that we're really excited that you're here?
The likeness is uncanny, isn't it?
I suppose.
Can you introduce yourself and tell me what you do?
Hi, I'm Agnes. I am a soap maker and leader of the Witch's Cupboard Coven.
We're really excited that you're here, Reese. What's your favorite thing about PEI so far? Have you been to Fortune or Seashells? You have to try the fish and chips.
Nope, I haven't done
Well,
much.
we will fix that. And when you come see me, I'm gonna take you snorkeling. Do you like snorkeling, Reese?
Okay, enough about me. How about yourself?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm a little nervous. I've never been on camera before. Have we mentioned that we're really excited that you're here?
Yes, you have. Okay, now you.
Okay. Well, I own the Singing Sandwich food truck at Basin Head. That's where the sands sing. You have to move your feet across the sand. It makes a cute little squeaking noise. It's really cool. Anyway, that's about it. Nothing much more to say about me.
All right, well, this film is about witches on the island, right?
Right.
And you say you're a witch.
Oh, the Singing Sand Coven is the best coven of all. I took over for my mother a couple of months ago. My favorite thing to do is to figure out different ways to celebrate our witchiness.
So willing to throw away tradition.
Can you introduce yourself and tell us what you meant about throwing away tradition?
Isabel Matheson. I am the keeper of our history and Fairy Lane Coven leader, which, by the way, you will never see run in any sort of frivolous fashion.
And what does that mean to you exactly?
Well, let's just say that celebrating our witchiness has nothing whatsoever to do with being a real witch.
Oh, Izzy, you should tell her about Lilith. Lilith was like the superstar witch. You were around when she was alive, right, Izzy?
Don't call me that. I should never have agreed to be part of this.
Right, I'm here at Isabel Matheson's house. Got some nice herbs in the backyard here. Probably used in some kind of potion or something. Oh, well, here goes nothing.
Lilith?
Hi, Isabel? No, my name is Reese McDonald.
McDonald?
Yes, Reese McDonald. Agnes said you would be the best person on the island to talk to about the island's history. Is it all right if I speak with you?
Why, I'm sorry, I don't really have the time.
Oh, it'll only take a moment, I promise.
Well, I suppose so. Come in. But don't touch anything.
Sure.
Tea?
Isabel, can you tell me about this stuff?
That is not mere stuff, my dear girl. These are the traditional tonics and tinctures from our ancestresses.
So, potions. Eye of Newt kind of stuff?
People have forgotten even the most basic of remedies. That's why I keep such an extensive library, so the teachings won't be lost.
What language is this?
Oh, this is a very delicate heirloom. I'll just put this over here. Look, Ms. McDonald, I'm really very busy. Perhaps we could do this another time.
Oh, all right, no problem. I'd love it if you could be part of some sit-down interviews. or
I'll check my
something.
schedule.
Great, I've rented a studio downtown.
Yes, we'll see. Now, goodbye, Ms. McDonald.
Rose?
Wild roses, to be exact. And a touch of lavender. It's called Lilith's Garden.
Reese, you have to try today's special.
Oh my god, that's the best thing I've ever tasted.
Right? Grandma said Lilith would eat this by the bucketful.
And who's Lilith?
Feed up, lovely. I gotta get back to my customers.
My hero.
Rosary, leader of the Victoria Coven.
And what's your favorite part of being a witch?
Sisterhood, family that goes beyond the call of blood ties. Witches are sisters to each other. No matter where we might find ourselves or where the paths might lead us, together we nurture and keep the island's magic healthy.
Can you expand on that? The island's magic, I mean.
The island has this magical core that is only as strong as all of its members. Unfortunately, we've been missing one. And for the longest time, no one knew why. Oh, that's my guess. I have to dash.
We agreed not to participate in this documentary nonsense.
Yes, but
Look.
Can you tell me your name and what you do?
Hi, I'm Piper York, leader of the Richmond Coven, where all the cool witches hang out.
And how long have you been leader?
I was elected the same Samhain gathering as Vine.
Must feel nice to be elected.
Yeah, for sure. Time to bring the island to the 21st century, if you know what I mean.
The Island Witch Coalition needs no such update.
You're Constance Cooper, right?
The Charlottetown Coven does not approve of what is going on here. As leader of the most powerful coven on Prince Edward Island...
come on. What are you talking about?
That's not true. The Witches Coven is the most powerful, and you know it.
Maybe when Lilith was alive. But Agnes barely has enough magic to get her cauldron to boil.
Oh my gosh. Come on.
She had enough magic to find who? The Lovely Witches Club would be nothing without Agnes.
Tradition is what we are built on. You can't just throw it away because it has age. To do so is just irresponsible.
Isabel, my friend, you and I have seen a lot during our long years together. But the times we are in now call for us to band together to heal the island for these young witches and those to follow.
And we will do that by adhering to tradition. This all began with Lilith and her selfish choice to take her magic with her when she died. Her cursed legacy has been the bane of our existence.
This is friggin' gold.
Are you saying Lilith was cursed?
Nonsense. Lilith died tragically in childbirth, and the baby with her.
How?
Wish I knew. Miss McDonald, this is private family business and it's not meant for public discussion. I refuse to be part of this exercise any longer.
So, why a documentary now if witches have kept quiet until now?
The point is, when Lilith and the baby died, her line was broken and her magic was lost.
Or so we thought.
And since she died, island magic has been declining, forcing young witches to go to other territories. We thought it was just a terrible turn of fate, but we were wrong.
So, you're all losing power.
Mm-hmm. Yes, and if we lose much more, we will be vulnerable to other territories taking over. The mainland witches have had their eye on the island for years.
They're the ones who cursed Lilith's magic, I'm sure of it.
All of this talk of curses from other territories. Unfounded rumors.
So there are other witches? The world is full of witches, Reese, but the island is our home, and we can't let our magic die. The curse must be broken, and Lilith's power must be restored. Oh, battery's dying. I'll be right back.
This is a dangerous game you're playing at.
You're just saying that because your status is being threatened.
Why who? That thing?
Just look at her costumes.
Regardless, she has no magic. It's obvious.
But she's our only hope. We have to try at least.
Pretty sure I'm the only one that's cursed here.
Do you think I'm spooky, baby?
Starlight, crystal moon, catbite, electric mood. Oh, the power in your veins. We have descended from an ancient flame.
Thank you so much, guys. You guys are awesome. I want to introduce you to a friend of mine. She's just right over there. Her name's Reese McDonald. She's a filmmaker from the big city. We're really glad that she's here. Can you guys give her a big hand? Okay. Well, time for my next number.
I know why you're here.
Oh, really?
Oh, look at that lifeline. Oh, so much pain and confusion for one so young. There is hope for you, though.
You don't say.
Oh, yes, my dear. But it requires a great deal of faith and belief in those things someone of your life experience may not be willing to accept. It's all written out in your own flesh, darling.
Can I help you, or are you just hanging around looking to insult people? It's not a great strategy.
Am I wrong? Are you ready for the truth?
Look, I don't know what your deal is, but I'm not on the market.
Perhaps I should be more blunt. I understand how you might fall for the misleadings of those frauds who call themselves the Lovely Witches Club. They can be convincing. I'll give them that.
And you are?
Zephyra, dear. And I'm here to offer you a chance to encounter some real witches.
So I take it you're a witch too, then?
The leader of the only real coven on Prince Edward Island. I can help you, you know. Connect you to the truth.
Since it seems I'm here to waste my time with a bunch of crockpots who think magic is real, why not? At least you're a stereotype an audience will understand.
Excellent, my dear. We have a gathering this very eve, and we would love for you to attend. Come, witness what true magic really looks like.
Wouldn't miss it.
Thank you so much. What did she want?
To introduce me to the real witches of PEI?
You need to stay away from her.
God, you people are so pushy. I'm here to make a film about witches, Piper. And that means all witches, right? Because, you know, you're witches.
She's not a witch. She just takes money from gullible people. She's a pagan poser.
She claims the same about you. And because I'm here to do a job, I'm gonna do it right, which means talking to her and her coven.
Reese, that's not why you're here.
Then why am I here, Piper?
To make a film about Lovely Witches Club?
I hate games, Piper. And I'm not interested in joining your little cult. I'll make your film, but I'm gonna do everything in my power to make sure that the truth comes out. You guys claim to be witches, so I'm sure you wouldn't mind if the competition had a little say. I'm doing this, Piper. What are you doing?
You see, darling, you see the true power of real witches.
Getting staggeringly drunk and having a group sex?
Excuse me. Come join us.
No surprise here. This is all bunk. Lies and fake magic, wrapped up in crap, piled higher than a red cliff at sunset. An excuse to get loaded, high, and have group sex? Ew. Not to mention luring others into their delusional supernatural farce.
Come, my witches. Let us summon the power of the moon and the earth. The goddess herself smiles on us tonight. Come, join us and embrace your inner magic, Reese.
Well, thanks. I have all the magic I need right here. Seriously? I really am cursed. And that's why we don't do drugs, children. I can't believe I left a decent job to come here and waste my time chasing fairy tales perpetuated by grown women who should know better.
And hello to you too.
I am pissed and dirty, and I need a beer.
I thought you left a crappy job and a guy you couldn't stand for a chance to do what you love.
Technicalities. And how did you know that stuff?
Piper.
Oh, so you know about these lovely witches. Lovely, freaking deluded freak shows. They're not interested in telling me their story. It's like they want something from me. Being sweet, charming me into thinking they're real. The story of my life. They almost got me too.
Really? Did they try to turn the girl into a frog trick?
No, but I was just assaulted by a group of hippie witch wannabes who, if possible, are more annoying than the first group. The leader of whom puked on my shoe, then tried to lure me into her half-assed orgy of oh my god, ew.
Ah, Zafira. She didn't touch you, did she? You may want to get shots for that. My 2 cents? There are all kinds in this world. Insecure ones like Zafira, frustrating, dominating ones. Well, my mother. And then there are the gifted ones. The ones who can really make a difference.
So, who's your mother again?
Constance Cooper.
Ah,
Yeah, she's your biggest fan too.
I'd like to know what I did to that woman.
Mother doesn't like change, unless it suits her, of course.
Do you honestly believe in all this stuff?
Well, I grew up with the sisterhood. So yeah.
Doesn't it ever piss you off that you're not invited into their little club because you have a penis?
Who says I have a penis? So what's your family crazy factor like?
Non-existent. Parents are dead, no sibling, no friends, really. I just don't know why I'm here.
Do you really have anywhere better to be? What's there to lose, right? And hey, maybe if you try to get to know them, you'll find that great story you're looking for.
I guess for a chance to make a great film, I'll stick it out.
Here I was just hoping you wanted to find out if I had a penis.
Wow.
Do you think I'm spooky, baby?
Hola, witches! What you got there?
Some of this witch's brew. Get the lipstick on.
You're not gonna get me wasted and make me dance around this fire naked, are you?
Don't know how to socialize anymore. When my friends are laughing, I feel dead on the floor. Dead on the floor. I don't know how to hurt this breaking heart. Down so long and now I'm back at the start. I'm No one noticed that I had lost my mind a long time ago. No one noticed that
I need a love potion done right now. I would like to have a hunky, like tall, like a nice big beard, a nice huge beard, and like a little bit chubby too. Can we do that? That's the money. What is it? I can't tell you. Secret.
I've never had a sister or anything really.
Well, now you have us, darling.
Say, witches!
That is exactly what Zephyr said to me, darling. Oh my god, you should have seen her. She's all like...
I can't believe you fell for her nonsense.
I tried to warn her. Did she listen?
No.
Everybody knows she's a fake, you silly witch.
Can I be a part of your club?
Let's say we make you an honorary witch for tonight.
Okay. But how do I know you're not still full of the same crap as that Zephyroni chick? Show me some magic,
Yeah! Let's, just in case.
Yay! Magic! Woo! This is for you.
Guard well the souls who gathered here. No matter what, we loathe or fear. Circle strong our hearts and minds, our bodies safe from magic binds. Guard well the souls who gather here. No matter what, we loathe or fear. Circle strong our hearts and minds, our bodies safe from magic binds. Guard well the souls who gather here. No matter what, we loathe or fear. Circle strong our hearts and minds, our bodies safe from magic binds. Guard well the souls who gather here. No matter what, we loathe or fear. Circle strong our hearts and minds, our bodies safe from magic binds.
Oh, I need coffee.
Reese! Hey! Reese! Hey! Whoa there.
Yikes, what happened?
Well, you're okay. That's all that matters.
Sorry, my brain must not be working just yet. Oh. So, that was nice.
Sorry.
No sorries. I liked it. Just kind of wish I wasn't so hungover and stinky.
What is that? Bonfire and witch's brew. Did I miss the naked dancing again?
Oh my god, what did you hear?
Hilarious.
Just for that smartass, you owe me a coffee.
Must have been a fun night.
It was, actually. I don't usually let go with friends. They did call me a witch, though, so maybe I was secretly indoctrinated into the cult.
Would that be such a bad thing?
I suppose not, if they feed me and fill me with witch's brew on a regular basis. Witches! Witches!
That meddling boy. And after everything I've done for him.
Constance, the dark magics?
Oh, it was just a little nudge. It's better for all of us if she leaves the island. Don't you agree?
Oh, I guess somebody just walked over my grave. Why do you keep looking at me like that?
Like what?
I don't know, like I've put a spell on you or something.
Maybe you have. Lovely witch. Okay, let's get you that coffee, lovely.
Yes, please. I need my head back for the drive out east.
That's down east.
Ugh, this place.
You're on your way back home. Your baby's waiting.
Wah-wah. Curse continues. Wow, Carol, you sexy beast. Oh, I'm alive.
What was that?
It appears to be some kind of protection spell.
Have your fun for now, lovely witches. I will find a more permanent way to take care of that abomination. Constance. I just meant to scare her away.
For the good of the island.
Of course, Isabel. Tea?
Make sure you use the Irish cobblers because those are the best potatoes, and you can usually find them on the side of the road anywhere.
You mean like at a produce stall?
Well, no. A lot of the farmers just like to plop a couple bags at the head of their driveway with a money box in front of it.
Interesting. That would never happen in the city.
Well, country living is kind of nice. I get mine from Isabel, though. Hers are the best. So now, we take... Reese, am I doing something wrong? I can do it better if you just tell me what to do.
Oh, no, fine. That was great. You're wonderful. You're natural.
Okay, well, what's the problem?
Well, it's just I have all this footage, and you women are certainly interesting, but, well, I just don't want anyone to think you're, you know, woohoo.
Well, we are, woohoo!
Fine, it's just there's something missing from this story.
Ah, which reminds me. And the secret ingredient is da-da-da-da, magic.
Great, now I'm seeing things.
You saw that?
Fine, I know you believe in this stuff.
Hey, we're not witches to make other people believe. We're witches to bring happiness to the world.
You're too good, you know that?
And you are too sweet. Which reminds me, I also forgot the truffles.
Maybe I can spin this into a human interest piece. What am I doing?
Missy? Oh my gosh, Reese! Can you freaking believe this?
No, I cannot freaking believe this.
Do you think I'm spooky, baby?
Missy?
Oh, Reese! I was hoping I'd see you. Larry says hi, by the way.
What the hell are you doing here, Missy?
I think it's pretty obvious. Larry got me a gig on this hot new show. I'm directing. Hank!
I see.
I mean, imagine me ending up as director of my own show.
Yeah, awesome.
Well, lovely chatting, but gotta run. Great to see you.
Come on, Hank, let's go.
Stop the man, Hank! Oh, Reese. How utterly rude of me. I'm sure you're here for a reason too, aren't you?
Yeah.
So, chop chop. Time's a wasting. How's your little project going?
Just working out a few...
Okay, super. Have fun. Let's roll, Hank. That, mister, is coming out of your pay.
Totally worth it.
Just drive.
Larry, you asshole, that was my job. You see that, Vine? It's the story of my life. It's a shitty-ass story, and I'm tired of watching it.
Don't you worry about it, doll. You are destined for greater things.
Right.
Here, let's go. I'm gonna buy you a drink.
Blackbird, blackbird, please fly away. You've been flying overhead, you've been darkening my day. And now you've got your shiny glory.
One more week and that job would have been mine. I always do this. Hang on until the next person in line gets the prize. I'm such an idiot.
Sometimes bad luck just isn't our fault, Reese. Ooh, what's going on there? Is there something I should know about?
You're a witch, you figure it out.
I don't think I need magic to figure out you're having trouble with that one. So cute.
It's definitely that, but what's the point? I just messed that up too.
Ugh, okay, now I'm getting depressed and I'm mean.
So, is Jack seeing anyone?
There we go. That is the first step to turning that frown upside down.
You're such a weirdo.
Well, I made you laugh, didn't I?
So what's your story? Do you see yourself running a food truck for the rest of your life?
Well, my main goal in life is to bring happiness to the world. How that manifests, I don't really worry about it.
See, that's a great story. I thought this film was going to be my big moment.
Smoky Witch's View shots, courtesy of the dude at the bar.
So how come you two haven't, or have you?
Ew, me and Jack? No. He's practically my brother. Jack's a good guy, though. I mean, unlike his uptight mother. What a biatch!
Whoa, get a couple drinks into you and you turn feisty.
Hells yeah!
So, Jack's mother, she's kind of a nightmare then?
Yeah. They don't really talk anymore. I mean, Agnes practically raised him because Constance became leader when Lilith died, so she didn't have enough time. I think she kind of blames him for not being the daughter she expected. So, like Lilith, Constance's family power will just die with her.
What?
Well, magic only travels through the bloodlines of females.
Interesting, and really sexist.
I suppose. Jack's a great guy, though. He's always there when we need him. I suppose it's probably a good thing he never got along with his mother. I rather like him, and she probably would have turned him into an asshole like her. Constance just isn't the fuzzy leader we all hoped for.
Like Lilith.
Yeah, I didn't know her. She died a long time ago.
Do you really think it was a curse that killed her?
Well, the magic told us, so I believe it.
Okay, so let's say magic does exist, which I am still on the fence about. Couldn't it have been an island witch that cursed her?
Impossible. She would have been crazy to damage her magic like that. I mean, everybody thinks that I'm a conspiracy nut, but seriously, after her death, Lilith's magic should have been restored to the core, but the island magic just started to disappear. I mean, Constance thinks that Lilith took her magic with her, but I don't think so.
Then where is it?
Can I tell you a secret? I think we're very close to finding it.
See, now that's a great conclusion to such a tragic story. That should be the center of the film.
Oh, right. The film. I probably shouldn't have told you that.
Really? Back to the secrets?
Oh, I just feel like I'm going against what everybody else wants. I'm sorry. We're kind of all like
family. Yeah, that's what Jack said. It must be nice to have people you can count on.
Yeah, it's more than nice. Family's everything.
I wouldn't know. I've never had one. I wouldn't know what to do with one even if I did. Speaking of curses,
Oh, it is hot out there.
Better get yourself a drink.
Why, thank you. I'll have a glass of the Merlot. How sweet of you to offer.
My pleasure.
We're in town for my new show, Rate My Beach. I'm sure you've heard of it.
No, not really.
Well, you'll have to come down and check it out. We're in the market for some handsome local boys like you to flesh out our lineup.
No, I don't think I'm your guy.
Oh, my dear, you are perfection.
Do you see that? This is what your haste and lack of care has brought upon our island.
Oh my goddess, Constance, calm down and stop freaking out already. It's not that bad.
Tell me that I'm the only one who's been forced to clean up this mess since her little temper tantrum. There, you see? Utter mayhem. I know I'm not the only one who's been forced to deal with this mess.
Yes, that discussion over bread turned into an all-out fist fight.
Well, a mysterious illness has swept over an entire audience, and now the theater will have to be scrubbed from top to bottom.
This is unacceptable. Something must be done.
Absolutely right, Constance. Listen, Reese can see magic. She's ready. We have to tell her about her history, her family, her power.
What power? Well, this power is gone.
Doesn't look gone to me. It looks alive and well and in need of help.
Ridiculous.
She has magic. McDonald magic. She has to be trained.
Nonsense. The training of magic begins in infancy. She's too old. We need to send her back to the city, and then she will be far enough away from the island to allow her power to dissipate.
Think about what you're saying, Constance. Reese's power could save the island.
Then we take it from her and send her away. That's our only option.
The training of a fully grown woman in control of the magical arts is it's unheard of. I have to stand beside Constance.
There's a shocker.
Isabel is right. And whatever the reason for this non-witch to have the McDonald magic, I say we take it from her so that the island's magic can be whole again. And then we can send her on her merry way.
What about the curse that killed Lilith in the first place? How do we know that won't come after one of us?
I have a confession that I have to make. Before she died, Lilith entrusted me with her journal.
What? Why am I just finding out about this now?
Well, I thought it was merely a family journal, and not being from her lineage, there was no way I could understand what the words were saying. But perhaps there's some information in there about the curse. Even if we absorb the magic, only Miss MacDonald can tell us what happened in Lilith's final hours.
Where is it now?
Oh, I gave it to Miss MacDonald.
Oh.
Well, it was rightfully hers, and as you know, I have sworn a solemn oath to uphold the integrity of
the island's magical history. Yes, I know. Lilith must have found a way to hide her power.
Why would she do that to us?
Whatever her reason, that must be why the island's magic never fully healed. Oh, even in death, that woman is making my life miserable. Listen, everyone, I've been a little bit hasty. Why don't we all go home and have a little rest, and we'll convene again tomorrow with a fresh perspective.
Did I do that? Hey, Jack, I think I'm gonna grab a coffee and just chill for a bit. I need some time.
You sure?
Yeah,
Okay, I'll just be around town for a while. Maybe I'll see you later.
sure. Missy.
Everyone quit on me! I'm ruined!
There.
Oh, Reese, you are lovely. I know. Why don't you come work for me? Oh, it'll be fun. Then you'll have an excuse to ditch that disaster you've been working on and make some real money.
No.
Pardon?
I would rather stab myself in the eye repeatedly than work a single minute for you, Missy. And my film isn't going to be a disaster. It's going to be great.
Fine. Just don't come crawling to me when you're broke and desperate for work.
Okay.
God! Oh, this island gives me the creeps. I don't know how anyone stands to live here. Oh!
I don't know. It's kind of growing on me. Lilith? Grandmother? A MacDonald heir you must be to decipher the words in this book you see? I'm a witch?
Do you think I'm spooky, baby?
A MacDonald heir you must be to decipher the words in this book you see?
You'll only be safe if no one knows about you, my love. You'll always be MacDonald, my sweet boy. And please, the sisterhood may be in danger from the dark magic of this curse. They cannot know any of this. I'm sorry, grandmother. I should have never trusted anyone with our family's magic.
Dear granddaughter, I'll never know, but already love with all my heart. I've suspected for some time, but I now know the truth. A curse from one I trusted kills me even now. Without a female heir,
My death will mark the end of the MacDonald power. I have tried to forgive my beloved Constance for her jealous act of dark magic, for coveting my power and taking it by force when I refused to step aside for her. I blame myself. I knew her heart was dark, and I've been a fool to think love could win over her need for power. I fear that Constance will try to claim the MacDonald power, so I've hidden the magic of my bloodline and hold it in stasis until a MacDonald heir can claim it. My darling granddaughter, the power you need is in these pages and in your heart. While I know it's not fair, I'm leaving the rest of the job to you. I've done terrible damage to the magic of my beloved island by not letting our family power return to the core. But I have to believe you'll come home someday and claim your birthright. I beg you, reverse the curse and free our family and our island from evil. Cursed though I may be, my magic in its entirety.
Locked within this rhyme and ink, forever forge a powerful link. Draw home again the heir I need, the daughter of my son's cursed seed, to take my place in island power. So once again our coven will flower.
Bit of light reading?
We're like a recipe for nightmares.
Anything I can do?
Well, distracting me helps.
I can do that.
We must decide how to proceed.
We can't move forward without Constance. She is our leader.
Oh, hush, Isabel. We have no recourse but to train her.
But Constance has already said training has to begin at infancy. Claiming that power back makes the most logical sense.
Are you going to be the one, Isabel, to strip a witch of her magic?
Reese deserves to get a chance to know her heritage.
Oh, goody, we're finally gonna be complete again.
Your distraction techniques are world class.
Should take this inside.
You don't even know my middle name.
Lola, Samantha, something ending in an A.
I don't have one. That I know of anyways.
Maybe it's Lilith.
Did you know all along?
Reese, we all knew. That's why you're here.
To break the damn curse.
To claim your power. To be a lovely witch. Are you okay?
Jack, I have a lot of editing to do.
Story of my life. Second fiddle to a bunch of witches. Maybe I'll see you tomorrow.
Sure, maybe. Great. Typical Reese, now literally cursed. You have made my life a miserable mess. This ends now.
Constance? Constance, we need to talk.
Witches aren't real. There's no such thing as magic.
It's time to party. We brought some witches brew.
There's no such thing as magic witches are real.
Please.
Where are you going? Reese, where are you going? What is she doing?
There's no such thing as magic. Witches aren't real. I'm so sorry. There's no such thing as magic. Witches aren't real. There's no such thing as magic. Help me, grandmother. Witches aren't real. No! Oh, God, my Carol. There's no such thing as magic. We need to get off this goddamn island. There's no such thing as magic.
There's no such thing as magic. Witches aren't real. No, wait. Witches aren't real. Please help me, please. There's no such thing as magic. Witches aren't real. No, witches aren't real. There's no such thing as magic. Witches aren't real. There's no such thing as magic. Help me.
Do you think I'm spooky, baby?
Witches aren't real. There's no such thing as magic. Witches aren't real. There's no such thing as magic. Witches aren't real. Where's that damn Chuck? No tip for him. There's no such thing as magic. Witches aren't real. Oh, shit. There's no such thing as magic. Oh, shit. Witches aren't real. Oh, okay. No Piper. Oh, Larry. I didn't do anything to Missy, I swear it. Please, you have to listen. Witches aren't real. I'm broke. Carol broke down, and I really, really need to get off this island. Fine. Be a jackass as always. There's no such thing as magic.
Miss McDonald, I've been expecting you.
You're done, Constance.
You think you can come from away and accuse me of something you know nothing about?
It's all in here, Constance. You betrayed your own leader, and for what?
You don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, I think I do. Cursed though I may be, my magic in its entirety.
Fine, fine. I used magic against Lilith, but it was in self-defense.
Right. Because messing with dark magic and getting caught is self-defense.
She threatened to banish me from this island, from my power.
So you killed her?
No, that wasn't me. That was your father. What was his name again?
His name was Patrick. But what does he have to do with this?
Ah, baby boy Patrick. Now that was me. Centuries of McDonald magical monopoly gone, with the whisper of a few darkly laced words. No daughter, not for Lilith. Only a son who couldn't be a witch.
You doomed yourself too, didn't you?
Like the cursed, so is the curser. I paid a great price to lead this island.
Didn't work out the way you thought it would, though, did it? An island full of dying magic? Not much to lead now, is there?
Might I remind you that it was your dear grandmother who put this island's magic in jeopardy? That wasn't me!
She did what she had to do in order to help the island's magic. You, on the other hand, would let it all die, let it all fall apart, all out of greed.
Well, now, if I absorb the McDonald magic, then all of our problems are solved. The core will be stable, and you can carry on your merry way and leave all of this mess behind you. I would make sure you're well taken care of. You don't really want to be a lovely witch now, do you?
The lovely witches are my family. And so is Jack.
I will never let the McDonald magic near this island again, nor my son! Is that all you've got?
Apparently.
So much for the almighty McDonald magical line.
It's okay, I have backup. I think I finally found the spin for my film, Constance. How does this sound? Island witch leader is uncovered as a backstabbing murderer who deals in dark magic. Your takedown is the perfect moment I've been looking for. Hey, what are you doing? Hey, I can't move.
Oh, poor Reese. Don't worry. This is going to hurt you far more than it's going to hurt me. There's no such thing as magic.
There's no such thing as magic.
Witches aren't real.
Witches aren't real. Every witch needs to ride her homebrew. There's no such thing. No! Enough! Witches are real. I'm a witch. I'm the witch. I need a coffee. Well, there's tow truck money. Hey, Larry. Hey, don't worry about it. It's been a pretty wonky day all the way around. What? Yeah, I'd love to take over for Missy. Hey, Larry, I gotta go. Thank you. Did I do that? Oh, keep the towing. I definitely did that.
Lovely witches, magic halls, bound by us between these four walls. Elements summoned to do our will, blessed and strong, uphold us still. O'er our island we do cast love for the future, the present, the past. Bind us tight to your dear heart. Faithful and loyal we do our part. To safeguard our power, tied to you. Loyal and faithful in all we do.
Though we have been through a trying time, we must, as always, cast our personal feelings aside while we consider our next course of action.
Just get on with it already.
Very well. The spectacular failure of the reintegration of the MacDonald power has left us all very vulnerable, and the island's magic weakened further.
It's not fair.
Perhaps not. We still have the well-being of our home to consider. The Island Witch Coalition...
You mean the Lovely Witches Club?
No. I think with the sudden and unexpected disappearance of your precious MacDonald, that things will return to the way they were.
Those mainland witches probably got to her.
It wasn't the mainlanders. It was Constance.
Constance, you!
Don't listen to her! The curse has obviously...
We've had our differences, but I didn't think you could be so evil.
It was self-defense.
Oh, this again?
This is so freaking cool. Hey, watch where you're pointing those things.
I think it's obvious what needs to happen now.
Constance Cooper.
For your betrayal of all island witches, you are cast out of the Lovely Witches Club and the island's magic forever.
This is not over.
Jack, you're a witch now. How?
This is unheard of.
Welcome to the 21st century, Izzy.
The Cooper family magic would like to welcome the MacDonald family magic back to PEI. For good, hopefully.
Well, maybe if you'll be one of those hot guys on my new series.
I think it's time we elected our new leader.
I nominate the rightful heir to the Witches' Cupboard Coven, if that's okay with you, Agnes.
It's about time. I've waited long enough.
Oh, wait a second, I'm not ready for this.
Well, we are. I second that motion.
allergic, right?
Do you think I'm spooky, baby? Do you want to come and play in the woods or by the lake? In our dreams or when awake? Do you think I'm spooky, baby? That is what the rest will all say. I'm chasing shadows through a mirror. That to my own drug and liquor. Do you think I'm spooky, baby? That my mind has slipped away. Secrets, candlelight that I belong to the night. Do you think I'm spooky, baby?